And what the drivers say they fear most of all is a head-on collision with a blind tube mare.
Personally, I think the management should round him up. Get rid of him.
What's up, YouTube? Hi, it's me again. So, Vin and Sori reaction to Death Grips, which is a sort of rock rap crossover band. Rock rap punk, maybe. Bit like Rage Against the Machine. Not completely, but anyway. So, AfxTwn kindly left me a very long and detailed comment on this. Sorry, I'm distracted by a fly. In Britain, I don't know, it's probably the same in America and other places. Not was only Britain and America in the world, obviously, that would be ridiculous. But at this time of year, around September, lots of flies come about. All the flies come out, and then all the spiders come out and build their webs. It's really annoying because there's spiders and flies everywhere. You're just crunching through them when you go to the kitchen. Anyway, sorry, I digress. So, Vin and Sori, part 2. I think this happened last time I reviewed them. I watched about half of it. I got a bit bored because their videos are very long. And then I missed the good bits. As AfxTwn pointed out, I missed some good bits in this. Anyway, enough babble from me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications button. Let's dive right in, shall we? And ooh.
Yada 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 yada.
See,
yeah, they did on GP.
Yeah, but this one is very different from that one.
Well, yeah. I mean, these guys are mega experimental.
Obviously,
they really are. Okay, and it starts off with the hook. You're fit to learn the proper meaning of a beatdown. That's a very good line. So, what did the song say to you?
He was rude to women.
Rude to women. Where did you get that?
Too many hoes in my motherfucking meal. Asking if I know how motherfucker feels.
That doesn't mean he's talking about dudes. I mean girls. He could be talking about dudes.
Oh, okay. Well.
You know, he's saying to a guy like, oh, that's some whole shit.
He's using women to insult a guy.
That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. I don't know why that continues to offend you.
Because it's offensive.
So if I said you look like a man, you wouldn't be insulted?
Yes, I would be.
Okay. So what's the problem? It is absolutely the exact same thing.
Okay, no.
100%.
No, because you're not saying...
I'm a dude.
No, because if you tell a guy he looks like a man, that's saying like you look as masculine and strong or whatever. If you say it to a woman, it doesn't go that way.
Correct.
It's insulting her.
Right.
And when you say you're acting like a bitch, you don't mean it like you're acting like the epitome of womanhood.
Bitch doesn't necessarily mean woman. What are you talking about? Bitch is just an insult. It doesn't necessarily mean. I'm telling you the truth. When I was in the hood, we were like, yo, that bitch nigga, fuck it. Well, I wasn't saying he was a woman. I was saying he was soft. It doesn't mean he's a woman. I don't understand what your problem is.
And people usually mean that women are soft.
Women are soft.
That's why they're saying you're being a bitch, meaning you're being like a woman,
women are
being
soft.
that you are soft like a woman.
And you're a man, and you're not supposed to be soft as a man. Just like you are a woman, and there's certain things you're supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's not coming across like it's like saying if the kids say to each other, you're being a big baby. Like,
I feel like this is another one of your famous double standards. You're insulted. You'd be insulted if I said that you as a female had masculine qualities. You'd be insulted, right? Yes.
I would be insulted if you said to me, "You're being a bitch."
Whoa, wait a second. As a woman, you feel insulted if I said you had masculine qualities, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it sexist for a man to be insulted when somebody says he has feminine qualities?
I literally just explained it to you, and I feel like that you're not listening. Okay.
No, you're using the word bitch, and you're making that female when I'm telling you in the hood, it doesn't necessarily mean female.
It means soft.
Just means soft, period.
And who's soft, men or women?
What you're saying about that guy is that he's a soft dude. It doesn't have anything to do with a woman.
Well, you decide.
But again, you just made my point for me. Because even if I say, you would still be offended if I said, oh, here you go acting like a woman. You would still be offended. Even if I didn't say the word bitch. So why are you trying to hide behind the word bitch?
Because, yeah, I would be. And I'm explaining to you why. Stop and listen. If you say you're being a man, she's manly, then what you're saying is that she's masculine, she holds the qualities that are good in men.
That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So
you can't be serious right now. Then if you say you're being like a woman,
you're acting like a woman.
You're acting like a woman. You're not talking about, Proverbs 31. She's raising her family. She's homeschooling her kids. You're not talking about that. What you mean is he's probably whiny. He's not doing what he needs to do.
Well, here are the facts. Here are the facts.
Does anybody else see what I'm talking about here?
Here are the facts. Women do not like to have masculinity attributed to them, and men generally do not like femininity attributed to them. So
it's not just femininity, it's negative femininity.
You're reading that into the statement. If a dude says, yo, you're acting like a woman right now, like what he's saying is...
You just went... When I said that means...
What he's saying... Because women are soft, and that's the reason why, when I saw that dude going after that girl in the parking lot, I went after him. What should I have said? Oh, she can handle it. Girls are hard. They're just as hard as men.
They're not talking about her physical strength when they say that. They're not saying, dude, you're physically weak when they call her that. Call the guy that. They're saying
they're talking about the
probably
mentality. They're talking about the mentality. So
emotionally, probably.
No.
Some
usually,
type of weakness.
Usually, where we were from, it was a dude that didn't want to get busy, didn't want to fight. So people would, oh, it is a bitch.
Anyway, I'm gonna read the comment section.
Yeah, I just
women
think you're reading
don't
way too
tend
much
to physically fight.
I think that you are not looking at the full picture, and I think that you're so used to thinking that you're looking at the full picture.
I think you're making assumptions about people.
No.
Women don't like.
You said it in this review.
Women don't.
When I said it's weak, they're being weak.
They are.
Yeah.
Women are weaker than men.
Okay, we're not saying are they weaker. When a guy is calling another guy, you're acting like a woman, they don't mean the epitome of womanhood, like if somebody says you're manly.
No, what they're saying is it's not appropriate for you as a man to be that soft. That's what they're saying.
It's offensive.
It's appropriate for women to be soft, but it's not appropriate for men to be soft.
I don't think it's appropriate for somebody
If a person were to say,
my
oh,
sex
that
is a
girl,
way to insult somebody else.
Somebody says, oh, that girl
Why don't you just say you're being weak?
Somebody says, that girl walks like a man. You wouldn't like that if somebody said you walk like a man.
And why wouldn't I?
Because you're a woman and they're attributing masculine qualities to you.
Okay, and
so
what?
You wouldn't like it.
So would a man want to be walking like a man?
What do you mean? Want to be? That's the entire point.
Answer the question.
No, that's the entire. The question proves my point.
Would a man want to be walking like a man?
Of course he would.
Of course he would.
You know why?
Does a woman want to be weak like a bitch?
Whoa.
No.
Does a woman want to walk like a woman? Same shit,
it's
right?
not the same thing.
Same shit.
Because that's not what they're saying.
Actually,
they're not saying you carry yourself like a woman.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
No, they're bringing out the negative qualities of a woman and saying you're acting like that.
No, what they're saying
you're dead wrong.
No.
You're so wrong.
What are you talking about? I was in the middle of that shit growing up. What are you talking about? You probably never even seen anybody say that to a dude.
Oh, yes, I've seen people say that a bunch of times.
Was the guy soft? Was he soft?
Yeah, and he's doing something negative that not even a woman would want to see him doing.
He's soft.
Not even a woman.
Answer the question. Was he doing something?
Wait a second.
Stop.
I've heard you call dudes.
Answer the question.
Wait, hold on. I've heard you call dudes bitches.
Yes. Okay, can you call somebody a beep, beep, beep? Can you do that? Can you do that?
I think this is over.
Can you do that?
I forgot about that. So what did you mean when you called that? What did you mean when you call that dude a bitch? What did that mean?
I just wanted to insult him because I was very angry.
Why would that be insulting?
Because it was. That's exactly how I was using it.
So you're using your
I was
gender.
exactly using it like that.
Right, but doesn't the...
But I'm a woman, and so I can do that. Just like you can say the N-word word and other people can't.
Doesn't the because women were enslaved and lynched for hundreds of years in this country?
Women have gone under a lot of oppression from men.
Good point.
So don't even start there. They've been raped in their marriages. They've been held underneath heavy hands. They've been abused. Yeah.
And what do we call dudes to do that? Bitch niggas, right?
I mean, no, you're wrong.
That's the face. That's the face.
You're so wrong.
Argument over.
Okay, whatever. You're so wrong. I'll tell you.
I mean,
wow.
but you're smiling like
That's because it was funny.
That's because she knows it's over.
No, it's not over. You're wrong.
That was too much inconsistency even for you. There's a meter.
No, I've seen you do this.
You popped your own bullshit meter.
I've seen you do this.
You popped your own bullshit meter. You're like, oh shit.
You turn it into a laughing thing because you know you're dead. So you're wrong. You're wrong.
Rewind this video.
You're wrong.
You were the one.
You were wrong. Okay, comment section, please.
That's good that you can sing. You should try it for a band. Maybe you can learn lyrics after 14 days of simple 8 lines of lyrics. Maybe because you can sing, girl.
I admire their ability to get over an argument. Has to be said.
Anyway, are we gonna get to these lyrics or what?
I've been looking at the lyrics. He said something against women, so I had to stand up for my guy. I can't quit, will never be the same. I got that attitude. You got no thing. I'm fit to hurt you. Give a fuck about the way I move. Weight, dark matter, flu state of consciousness. Blue straight through, you won't do shit.
Listen, I gotta tell you one other thing. Did you know that Dorian, he's our 14-year-old, almost 15, wants to change his name to Beluga? He thinks that is the coolest name. Is that cool to you?
No.
That's not cool at all. To me, that sounds like a clown.
I hope he does, though. I hope he does do that.
It's some sort of seafood.
He'll get whatever he deserves from that. Please do that.
Freddy's gonna go.
Hey, I will take you to City Hall tomorrow, sharp.
Sailor goes,
do that shit.
Sounds like a fat king that eats chicken.
Chicken.
You eat a lot
She's
of chicken.
Hilarious.
Anyway.
Oh, this review is a complete mess.
So, yes, this review is a complete mess, but very entertaining. So, that is like. So I'm a sort of lefty, and that is I'm a lefty who has become more right wing as I've got older, as apparently we all do. But the difference is that the generation below me have become much more left wing in terms of universities and Me Too, and I mean, not that Me Too is about being left wing, it's about protecting women from being abused. Fair enough. But left wing in the sense that they are shocked by lots of things that used to be accepted and sort of, oh, that's a bit naughty, you shouldn't say that. Whereas now it's, you can't say that, your career's over. So that's the difference, and it's interesting living my life through that process. So I'm not sure if I've actually gone right wing or whether the left wing has been pulled out from under me like a rug, and I've been left feeling right wing. It's a very confusing time for us people who used to like political correctness, and now I find it really annoying and repulsive. As I've said many times, it's middle class people's way of avoiding hearing anything that might be offensive. And the reality is, lots of people have offensive views. Live with it. I don't like it. I find right-wing Christians offensive. I find neo-Nazis offensive. but it isn't my right in a free society to shut them down and say, right, you know, put them to death, you know, silence them, fine them, take away their careers, their livelihoods. It's not my right to do that. They don't agree with me, I don't agree with them. I'm as wrong to them as they are wrong to me. It's just a difference of opinion, and opinions and rules and structures of belief change over time. That's the reality. So really, back and forth is calling a man, a woman, an insult. I had one thought, which was a little phrase that I used to hear a lot growing up, and not just growing up, but working as a nurse in an all-female environment. All men are the same was the phrase, and another similar phrase was all men are bastards. So are all men bastards? Are all men the same? Clearly not. But somehow, because women were saying it and the women had been aggrieved by men, it was okay. Is that the same as a man saying you're acting like a bitch? Or a woman? I don't know. It's a really difficult one. But what I found interesting was, and I'm going to finish in a minute because it's getting quite long. But what I did find interesting was I was pretty much 50-50 for Vin and Sori there. Vin said some things I disagreed with. Sori said some things I disagreed with, and I don't think it's really about who's right. There is no right. There's only the right to freedom of speech and to say what you think. And as long as we can all say what we think and disagree with it, or disagree with each other, and talk about it, then things will move forward. But if you have left-wing Nazis telling you that you can't say that, there's nothing you can't say. The only things you can't say are, you can't say fire in a public place, and you can't incite hatred, and that's it. I think it's Sam Harris that said that. So thank you, and don't nobody go nowhere.
And in a statement issued just 10 minutes ago, the Home Secretary announced that he personally will be going into the tunnels this weekend, armed with a special gun.